Good.
Kees, why don't you ever drink water?
Seriously,
What's water?
You don't know what water is?
No.
This is water.
Wow.
H2O.
What flavor?
No
water flavor.
Come on, man. You gotta drink more water. Water makes up like 70% of your entire body.
This has no taste.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't have a taste. It's really important. Like 80% of your brain is water, which must be like why you're so dumb because you never drink it.
So you don't know anything about water.
No.
Alright, well we are here to teach you. Me and Brock are going to teach you everything you need to know about water.
Everything. Like the frozen kind.
The melted kind.
Isn't this the melted kind?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
I already know. Out.
I'm going to start off with the basic molecular structure of water. Alright, so water is H2O, which means there's two hydrogen atoms connected to an oxygen atom. Together, they make water, but separate, they're nothing. Does that make sense?
Except for hydrogen and oxygen, you know.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
I need roesslor to teach
So like
this guy.
basic. Alright, Keys. So here we have some solid H2O. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. And on the stove right here, we have some melting water. Once water gets above 0 degrees Celsius, then it starts to melt. And on this side of the stove, we have some boiling water. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, Keys.
Alright, Keys, now we're going to show you some pretty interesting facts about water. So the first thing we're going to show you is surface tension. Brock is going to take that tea right there.
That tea right there?
He's going to gently place it on top of the water. And you see how it floats? That's because the surface tension is spread out enough and it's high enough to create the float. And if we push it down,
Oh my
Whoa!
Wow, look at that right there.
It's like the Titanic.
yeah.
Straight to the bottom.
The next thing we're going to show you is the uniqueness of water.
Oh, yeah.
So you see how the water's at the bottom
Yes.
right now? Brock is going to take that oil right there.
That oil right
Just
there?
some regular
And he's
oil.
going to pour it
Regular
into
cooking
the
oil.
glass.
Crisco, pure vegetable. Ready? Alright, watch this. Watch. It's magic.
Dude, that didn't work.
What do you mean it didn't work?
Definitely did.
That's what it's
And you
supposed
see
to
how the water is separated from the oil?
Yes.
It's for the uniqueness of water.
It's so unique. Look at that. That's like majestic
Wow.
right there.
Just
That's some majestic.
moved.
Oh my god, it's like a lava lamp.
Alright, cut. Alright, Keys, now on to the next subject. Grab that glass right there.
Oh no! Water! On the counter!
It's okay, it's okay, it's
Freaking
okay. We can clean it up easily because water is a polar covalent bond, which means if I take this paper towel right here and put it there, water will easily soak up into the paper towel. So
It's like-
it's
Wow.
just so nice and easy cleanup.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
throw that away.
Alright. Now it's on my shirt.
It's okay, it'll soak it up. It's polar covalent.
What?
Alright, Keys.
Water.
Yeah, obviously. Alright, Keys. So we're going to be talking about the heat formula right now.
Okay.
So the heat formula is Q equals MC delta T.
That's a triangle.
That's delta. That's Greek right there.
Oh.
Yeah, just there's some more knowledge for you. All right. So before we go look at the vaporization of water, we're going to be talking about calories, joules, and heat capacity.
Okay.
So a calorie is the amount of energy needed to raise 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 1,000 little c calories in 1 big C calorie.
Yeah.
And 1 big C calorie is what's needed to raise 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius. Now, in 1 big C calorie, there's 4,184 joules. So it's really just like a different unit of measurement. It's kind of like kilograms and grams and pounds and all that business.
Wow.
All right, so now we can go over here and look at the vaporization.
Alright, Keys, come over here with me.
I'm coming over there.
Alright, so before we get to look at the vapor pressure, we are going to talk about the heat of evaporation, which
Alright.
is the amount of energy that needs to be added to the liquid before it starts to evaporate. So do you see that the evaporation is pushing itself out of the top of the lid?
Yes.
That is because the pressure of the evaporation. And if we lift this up, you see that it immediately jumps out of the You get it?
I get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm ready for college.
All right, Keys. So right now we're fixing to show you the Brownian effect.
Okay.
Put the food coloring in the water. All right. Oh, that's enough. All right. So the molecules in the water are moving around very rapidly, which causes the food coloring to spread out by itself and distribute itself through the water without us having to stir it. Isn't that cool? Look at it. It's just,
Yeah, the water's blue now.
that's the Brownian effect right there. It's
Alright, now we're going to talk about how water is a universal solvent. So, universal solvent means that water will dissolve practically anything and everything.
Anything?
anything except for
So-
like a tire.
I'm going to take this sugar and I'm going to pour it in the glass. And when you stir it, can you still see the sugar?
No.
Exactly.
Not at
That
all.
means the water dissolved the sugar
Perfect.
because it is a universal solvent. Now drink it. It
Cheers.
might taste better.
Water.
Do you know what an electrolyte is?
No, what's an electrolyte?
Of course you don't know. An electrolyte is an electrically conducting solution that will help you perform and like give you energy and maybe even help you perform in sports.
Sports.
Alright, an electrolyte, which is in here, will dissolve in water. And what does that mean when it dissolves in water?
It's a salute. Salute.
Universal solvent.
Yes.
We're
That's-
almost there. Alright, and now, when you drink that, your body will get the electrolytes that it needs. Also, since there's water in there, it's a good source for hydration, which you also need to perform in sports.
Sports.
Alright, Kees, to wrap things up, we got you some note cards to read some very hard and boring definitions. So go ahead and read those off.
Desiccant. A hydroscopic substance used as a drying agent. Efflorescence. A whitish powdery deposit on the surface of rocks or soil in dry regions. Suspension of water is a heterogeneous mixture that contains solid particles sufficiently large for sedimentation. Colloid, a homogeneous, non-crystalline substance consisting of large molecules. Tyndall effect, light scattering by particles in a very fine suspension.
Alright, Kees, do you think you know all you need to know about water now?
I think I know all I need to know about water.
Are you going to study those facts and get it down?
I'm gonna study the facts and I will stop drinking sodas.
Are you going to put the information in the back of your brain?
Yes, because the brain is made up of 80% water.
Yes, sir!
Yeah. Guys, I would really like to thank y'all
You're
for
welcome.
teaching me everything I need to know about water.
Study those.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Your